Hi guys, hope you are doing well from wherever you are watching me, depending on your time zone. Now today, the Ford Kenya party has had their National Delegates Committee at the Bomas of Kenya to elect their new party officials. So that means they were electing the party leader, secretary general, deputy party leader, chairman of the party, and all those other officials. And as we are speaking now, Senator Wetangula has been officially reinstated as the new Ford Kenya party leader through voting. So he has also been given another term to serve until when they will have another such meeting to elect new leaders into those positions. Now remember, when this meeting was announced, there was effort to stop that process from the other side, which were trying to take over the party leadership through a coup. The Wamunyinya, Wangamati, and the Eseli side. But Senator Wetangula is a shrewd politician. And remember, Wetangula was once a magistrate. So what did he do? He knew that there will be an effort for these guys to try and stop through a tribunal court order. So Wetangula, before announcing that they are going to have an NDC, he rushed to the High Court and got a court order to allow them have this function go on. So already in his pocket, he was having a High Court order. And when these guys came with the tribunal court order, it could not supersede the High Court order. So for that reason, that order could have not managed even to stop that process. That's why you see a station like Citizen TV were even buying into these issues that Senator Wetangula meeting of Ford Kenya party has finally been stopped by High Court order. So it could not High Court, by the tribunal court order. So it could not be stopped because of that reason. So right now, as we are speaking, Ford Kenya party has now voted in new people into leadership positions. Eseli is no longer the Secretary General to Ford Kenya party. They have a new person. Senator Wetangula has been reinstated as the party leader for another term until when they will have another election. So Wafula Wamunyinya, the fake leader of Ford Kenya, is no longer into that position, and even he might not continue to be a party member. Because remember, after this process, the next thing these guys will do is to discipline those guys who are trying to do a coup in the party. So the question we are asking ourselves on this platform is, what next for number one, Eseli, Wafula Wamunyinya, and the Governor Wangamati after Ford Kenya successfully putting in new people into leadership? But before we respond to that question, a quick reminder. You might be watching me, but you have not yet subscribed. My humble request, please consider subscribing so that any other time, once we come out with a video like this one, you will always get notified. Again, to all the channel subscribers and anyone who drop comment, I must say thank you so much for your unconditional support. Again, let us give this video a thumbs up so that YouTube is going to recommend our video to more viewers. Back to our discussion. Now, we all know how the problem started in Ford Kenya party when the attempted coup failed. There have been two fractions from that time. The Eseli and the Wamunyinya group, then Senator Wetangula and his group in the other side. So from that time, there have been these two split fractions. Eseli, Wafula Wamunyinya, and the Wangamati were used by the deep state to cause problem in Ford Kenya party simply because Senator Wetangula was not realigning himself with the BBI during that time. Remember, Wetangula and Mudavadi, and something also tried to happen in ANC party, though that was a small thing which could not even go much further. So Wetangula and Mudavadi later came back to the BBI thing. So after that time, Eseli and his group, their work was finished. They were just being used to cause chaos in Ford Kenya, and the big issue here was to force Senator Wetangula to join the BBI guys. So Wetangula, being a shrewd politician, he knew what to do. Then from there, secure his position. So he did so after that, these guys had nowhere to go, because now they have already shown disloyalty in the party. And after all this drama, the next thing, if Senator Masika Wetangula succeed to take over the party, the next thing is to kick them out. So Eseli and the team, what they need to understand is that their time has expired and the job that they were given has already been fixed. So the next thing they need to do is to stop fighting for the Kenya party. They should be thinking of what next for them. They should be thinking on which side they should realign themselves. Is it ODM side? Is it the Jubilee side? Or is it the Tanga side? Because for them, ANC cannot take them. Because if ANC takes them, it means ANC will definitely playing for the Kenya part. And remember, ANC was starting with Fort Kenya when the coup was trying to happen. Mudavadi was very angry about that act. So it means ANC cannot take these guys. So the bigger picture which was needed in BBI was Masika Wetangula and Musalia Mudavadi. So when these two played the ball, you can see what happened today. Senator Masika Wetangula has been properly and swiftly been provided with adequate security at the Bomas where the voting was going on, where the activity has been going on, such that these other Eseli axes are not bringing chaos into that meeting. So Wetangula has had his day, and you can see the deep state is with him. So the simplest thing that Eseli should do and his team is, number one, maybe to join the ODM party, because seemingly they have been in Azimio la Umoja. They have attended Azimio la Umoja. So the only thing these guys can do is to go ahead and join ODM party, ODM then defend their seat in the next general election. But if they will keep on hanging on for the Kenya party, I think they will be wasting their time, because the next step Senator Masika Wetangula is going to take is to form a tribunal committee within for the Kenya party, which is going to go ahead and discipline these guys for the act they did trying to make a coup in the party. So disciplining means they are going to throw out these individuals from the party. Unajua, ukishaumwa na nyoka, ukiona tu gamba la nyoka, you run away. So Senator Masika Wetangula will no longer trust Eseli, Wafula Wamunyinya and Governor Wangamati. And in fact, for Wetangula, he has even gone ahead to look for another gubernatorial candidate who is going to defend the Bungoma governorship seat on for the Kenya party. And that is none other than the Senate Speaker, Ken Lusaka. So Lusaka is going to contest for Bungoma gubernatorial on for the Kenya ticket. So Wangamati has no chance in for the Kenya party. Or if they insist to stay there, what will happen? Definitely these guys will be rigged out. So they have no chance of survival in for the Kenya party. The option, and the only best option, is to join ODM party. Or if not, then the second option these guys can do is to join UDA party. Because to some extent, UDA imekuwa ikicheza sana kule Bungoma. You see, when William Samoei Ruto gets to Western region, the only place he stays longer is in Bungoma. He come to Kakamega 6 hours, he ran away. Vihiga, he has never stepped there. He come to Busia 3 hours, he ran away. The only place he has stayed for a long time is Bungoma. He go and spend there the whole day, the following day, then he go. So they can decide and join UDA party kule Bungoma and defend their seat. Or if not, then waingia Jubilee, and seemingly Jubilee has no grounds in Western region. Those people who are in Jubilee party, definitely as you look at them now, some of these individuals are now realigning themselves with ANC party, and other people maybe they will go to Ford Kenya, then ODM, if any. But right now, the remaining group also is realigning themselves with UDA. So there's no Jubilee party in Western region as well as speaking right now. So those are the best options these guys should be thinking for. Lastly, just to clarify, someone might be asking, how was the deep state involved in Ford Kenya party? Raila Odinga is in handshake with President Uhuru Kenyatta. So those two are connected like this. And I said they needed people on board kwa BBI. After Eseli Simiyu went ahead to make a coup in Ford Kenya party, what happened next? Number one, the Kimilini MP, Chris Wamalwa, was kicked from the opposition minority chief whip. Then what happened? Eseli Simiyu was gifted with that position. So he was replacing Eseli Simiyu, who was much loyal to Masika Wetangula. Maybe they wanted Eseli Simiyu to do that and he refused. So that, you see how they divided these guys. Thank you so much for listening to me up to this far. May good God bless you. See you in our next video. But now it's time for you to meet with me in the comment section. You don't need necessarily to agree with me. You can disagree with me, but constructively. See you in our next video.